Hey guys, what's going on? We're just at the Zadar Walking Tour near the 5 wells. I'm just going to take you through. Good morning guys, it is day 3 at Zadar and I was going to visit a restaurant but it turns out it is shut on Mondays. So the plan is to do the Zadar Walking Tour and then visit this cafe just down below. Apparently it's highly recommended, so we'll check that out. Had some breakfast, had a cherry strudel, some scrambled eggs, I know, a weird combination, but heyo, and some tea. I couldn't work out what tea was what, so I was looking at the picture, then I realised as I was opening the packet that it said in English what tea it was. So black tea. I don't normally have milk in my tea if it's a regular tea. I'm gonna head out. I stayed in for quite a while, just been backing up my files onto my hard drive, making space on my camera. There was space anyway, but you don't want to chance it that you're gonna lose footage. Sometimes it happens. It is looking quite sunny out there. Last night I was walking down the pier and it was lovely. There was no one else around, just walking along, and it took me all the way to the other side of the entrance. So you can essentially make a loop round. I might do that again today, walk across the seafront and then maybe see the sunset if I have time. That's the plan. I'll check in with you later. If I could bring you around with me, I will do. You know, it's nice to enjoy the moment without having to film it and just really take in everything that's going in. But I will check in with you later. Hey guys, what's going on? We're just at the Zadar Walking Tour near the 5 wells. I'm just going to take you through.
It's the first public park in the country of Croatia. The first park.
So behind me is the first park in Croatia.
1829.
Welcome back. Apologies, it is the next morning. I was knackered after yesterday. I got quite a lot of steps in compared to what I get in my day job, so 17,000, not a lot compared to what you should be doing, but it was a good amount. The walking tour was amazing. I didn't manage to get as many clips in as I wanted to because I really wanted to listen to what was going on and take in all the history. You could probably hear in the background it is really windy. It's making my eyes water. Trying to look at the camera and the sun and the wind just blowing on my face. Yeah, high tides today. See if I can show you. I ended up doing that walking tour. Then I went back to the hostel, chilled for a bit, made sure everything was charged, so my phone, portable battery, and then I went out, we were walking, exploring, had a bit of ice cream because it was popular, had to queue for about 10 minutes, so the ice cream must have been good, and it was. Had mango and really dark chocolate. I don't really like chocolate as in chocolate bar, but fresh chocolate ice cream that's really dark, I don't mind, and I'm getting splashed by the water, so I'll turn around. After that, went back to the hostel, had a massive slice of pizza as well after that walk. say massive. I would describe it as a quarter of the size of a large pizza for about £1.50, £1.30, something like that. Depends on the exchange rate. Try it out. It wasn't too bad. Yeah, it was really tasty. I'm having quite a few people look at me because I've got a vlog set up. I'm gonna walk this way, or they're looking at the other person over there behind me who's like doing some sort of move. I don't know what you would like to call it, like animal flow movement. That's what it looks like. About 8 PM yesterday, I was walking around just searching for a place to have dinner because I thought on my last night I should try some Croatian food, or at least food that's cooked fresh and not frozen. Something that I would enjoy for my last night. I managed to stumble across this restaurant. It's one of the ones that I looked in TripAdvisor and it was highly recommended, so glad I stumbled across it again. I did see it during the day, but I thought I won't remember where it is. Managed to find it, looked at the menu and just chose something that I thought I would like. Chose gnocchi, homemade gnocchi with white sauce and salmon, with fresh orange juice and some mesquite. I don't know how to say it. Moschino? Oh man, I probably butchered that. Anyway, a cherry liqueur, let's go with that. And it was lovely, yeah. Really romantic. Romantic meal for one. I was stuffed afterwards. I don't think it's a Croatian dish, but it was something lovely to finish off my trip here. And I budgeted well because I'm spot on with my budget. I have enough money to get on the bus to the airport and some money left over. I spent most of my money, at least 50%, on the trip to the national park and then the walking tour, a little bit of food, drink at the national park. So money well spent. Could have budgeted better, but I had 2 meals at a restaurant, the one yesterday and the one at the start of my trip. And the one at the start of my trip, that was a Croatian dish because it was cuttlefish risotto with cuttlefish ink. Yeah, really nice. It might not look appealing to some people, but it tasted lovely. And I'm normally not a fan of foods that have a lot of taste to it. I quite like my food simple, bland, if you want to call it that. Mainly because I'm looking for nutrition, not taste. So when it's tasty, I find that I get full quicker. Okay, I'm going to move over here because a massive wave just whooshed onto the platform here. What I noticed is most of the flooring is made of stone or that type of material, and it's really slippery. So this one here is not like the ones in the main town and in the old town. This has got a little bit more grip to it, the floor. But if you go into the centre, then you'll realise you might be sliding everywhere. So I would not recommend wearing heels unless you're comfortable with slipping around or the thought of falling. So Vans will do me because that was slippery enough when I went over there. One thing I am getting used to is vlogging in public. It's not as bad as you think because yes, people will stare, but just focus on you, and most people will mind their own business. Some people will laugh if they don't understand what's going on or they think it's funny, I don't know. But likely it is, if you're in a foreign country, you're not gonna know what they're saying and they're not gonna know what you're saying. And just mind your own business really and crack on with it. I actually thought I was running on Filipino time this morning, but it turns out I was early, so I checked out my hostel just on 10 o'clock, past 10 actually, so just past 10 AM because I think there was a changeover in staff, so I waited at the reception. Checked out, power walking really early? She asked if I had left the hostel. I said yeah. So I thought, what time is my actual flight? 3:15, and I was at the bus stop at 10:18. And you can check in 2 hours before, but I can check in anytime. I can go through to the gate straight away because I've already checked in online. Change of plan. Walked back to the hostel, dropped my main backpack off, carrying my personal one on my back at the moment. I'm walking around, vlogging for you guys. I will leave in about an hour and a half, 2 hours. Set an alarm for 12:30 and we'll walk back to the bus stop. It's funny because I walked the long way round that took about 5 minutes when the bus stop is actually like a street down from my hostel. So you go out of the hostel, you turn left and then you head straight down, and that's where it is. Like a 1 minute walk, and I walked for quite a bit the long way round. My battery is about 1 bar down, so I'm gonna wrap this trip up here. It has been absolutely amazing. Croatia, you've been a pleasure to visit. Zadar in particular. If you ever get a chance to visit Croatia and Zadar, then I think you should. It's absolutely amazing. It's one of the cleanest countries I've ever been to, and they take pride in that. You won't see rubbish on the ground, that's for sure. And people are so friendly. Like, not overly friendly, but just polite, which is refreshing to see and hear. Because when you're based in London, or the busyness of London, that's not a common sight. Actually, it is quite rare, even in like the suburbs or outskirts of London. It's different over here. Alright guys, I found the bus stop. It doesn't look like the bus is here. There's one bus, it has one name on it, and you can't really go wrong. Just waiting around, hop on the bus. Fingers crossed I get there alright. Luckily I don't have any luggage to check in. I've already checked in online, so I can head straight through to the gate with no problems. Okay, there's me worrying about getting to the airport on time. I just remembered my flight's at 3:15. I have ages. At the moment it is about 20 past 10. Yeah, plenty of time. Alright, change of plan. I'm going to hang around the seafront until around 1 o'clock, and then I'm going to hop on the bus. I just didn't realise how early I was. I just realised I walked the longest way round to the bus stop when I could have walked from my hostel, taken a little bit of a corner and walked straight down.